Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Oxygen Not Included. We're pretty low on food. We got 9,000 kcals. I want to get these Wheezeworts as well. In fact, if we get the two that are down there, we can fill this section up here with Wheezeworts and just bring the whole universe's temperature down. At least that's the dream. Let's punch some more iron out too. I can get this block here ironed. And that should be good as well. But this room is mostly hydrogen now. So we should be able to suck the temperature out of that room soon, I hope. And then, of course, Dismas had got hypothermia. And that's probably why. Yikes. Alright. Get this stuff dug out so he doesn't have to do that anymore, please. While he goes and rests. There's a lot of polluted oxygen in here. Luckily, there's no disease over here, but man, there's a lot of it. Our steam vent is doing its job of venting steam. Yeah, it's pretty great. I mean, it does make the temperature extremely hot over here, which is definitely a bit worrisome. And right underneath it, it's 120 degrees. The water itself is quite a bit cooler, but still, there's a lot of heat to worry about. If I can get it, if I can maybe get it down here somewhere, that might not be too big of a problem. You know, if I can get a pump here, and then just throw the, what's it called? Aqua tuner somewhere down here. We did get better sources of wires, though, or better versions of wires. We can now make conductive wires, which cost quite a bit, but they carry a lot more. They could carry twice as much power. They're also, I think, they're not as ugly as regular wire, too, apparently. Which is, hey, you know, it's good to know. There's also heavy conductive wire. Although, not much of a difference there. That's probably not worth it. More combat. It's pretty great. Taking out another Dreco, getting a little bit more meat. And then there's this power transformer, which we have done. We got it right here. So this bad boy, the big one, can carry 4 kilojoules of power through it. Heavy watt carries 20 kilowatts, so we can go ahead and get all that going through. Oop, I didn't want to build another transformer here. I just wanted the heavy watts to go straight through. Like that. Alright. Then it comes out here where we can go ahead and shove that wherever we want. And I'm thinking, like I said, I want to go down with it. So, to play that straight, I would want a wire bridge. So if I wanted to get fancy, I could just do a heavy wire here. Oh, you get extra run speed on the conductive wire. You get extra run speed on either wire. Well, that's cool. If I did this, would it connect it? Probably. Because then I could make the power just with extra heavy watts down here. Don't get it twisted. Get a ladder going down to here. Probably not to where the natural gas is exactly, but somewhere down here. Then I could pipe up some more stuff. I need to get rid of this morb. Let's go ahead and do this. And then kill this morb. When we get the chance. Okay, all that got dug up. That should equal a lot less problems right there. Does this thing actually slowly pump out oil? Or has this always been how big that layer is? I'm not sure. What I am sure of is that there seems to be a lot of sources of it. That's pretty good. Most of the base seems to be around 80 degrees now, except right up here. We did have this in the 60s for a little while. But the temperature is dropping. It's going in the right direction. We got another wart seed. And actually, this will be the last one we need. Should I have built the... Should I have built this one shorter? Probably. I say we should probably try it. Build it one shorter, give the stuff a less space to move around, and then maybe we can get the temperature dropping in here a little bit more quickly. We'll see if it works that way. Of course, to fully do that, we're going to need to punch a lot more iron. We got a lot of projects right now, and that's perfectly okay. Generally. Boom. Then we build that there. So we're going to go ahead and deconstruct all of these. And we're going to slap some more tile in here. This is supposed to help us make shiny hatches. So how do you do that? Smooth. Oh yeah, you feed them ore. So stone hatches. We'll feed them. What do we have the most of? Iron. Well, we have a lot of iron and copper. So iron and copper ore go in here. Same priority, please. And hopefully we can make some of them happen. Let's go ahead and crack a hatchling egg. And a stone hatchling one as well. Or not a stone hatchling, a sage hatchling one. Cool, so we're getting this stuff dug out a little bit. Which is all well and good. Most of this is unbreathable. It's either carbon dioxide or hydrogen at this point. Which, one of them is definitely better than the other, but that's okay. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Gonna need a little bit more. Yeah, a lot of this stuff's at different temperatures now, but that's okay. As long as it helps bring the overall temperature down over time, we'll be perfectly fine with that. Who's mastered something? Slim has mastered a general engineering job. My dude, he's done it. What is he gonna do now? Probably plumb. Because he can. Alright, we're not doing any work down here yet. This stuff's not necessarily getting done yet either. But yeah, I'm definitely worried about the amount of heat we're having down here. It's just getting created and it's driving up all of this temperature-wise. Yeah. We'll have to figure it out. I mean, it is mostly surrounded by abyssalite, which means a fair amount of this temperature is stuck here. But definitely not all of it. You know? We're getting plenty of water out of this, too. I'm liking that. I'm loving that. I could even use some more of that. Alright, we're below 10,000 kcals again. Which is a little disconcerting. For a minute there, I thought our stone hatch escaped, and I was very worried. Okay, he's most likely going to put out another stone hatchling egg, which is fine. In fact, I'd love to convert most of our regular hatchlings to stone hatchlings and just have stone and smoothies. Yeah. Stonies and smoothies, that's what we want. Also, there's a Drecklet and it's adorable. Alright. We've spanked the morb. Thank God. Cool. Now we're starting to expand down here a little bit. Actually, let's go ahead and tile right here. We can just dig all that out. And then we can figure out this whole situation. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't have any consumers yet, I know. In fact, we should disable it because it shouldn't be drawing power while it doesn't have any power consumers. What's wrong with these? Body temperature? It's too hot. Well, I should have seen that coming. Yeah. I'm actually surprised that it's hotter in this little pocket than it is everywhere else. Well, probably because it's right between the transformer and the generator. That makes sense. We're up to 21,000 food now. Harvested some more meal lice. It's pretty great. We got 3 shine bug eggs down here now. That's awesome. That's wonderful and lovely and amazing. We can also finish this. Okay. How are we doing over here? Not quite anything yet. It's fine. It's good. It's good. It's fine. Alright, so what I would love to do is actually throw some insulated piping down here. We actually have a decent amount of abyssalite, so we could just pump the abyssalite up this way to get some cooler water going, and then throw that into the electrolyzer. You know what? I didn't check. Does the electrolyzer put out oxygen at a set temperature? Let's find out. Okay. Because we do need to make more oxygen. I mean, we are low on algae, and it's probably not going to be going higher. Of course, the machine itself does put out heat as well. It does have a fixed output temperature, but it's a fixed output temperature of 70 degrees Celsius. 70 degrees Celsius is 158 Fahrenheit. Whew, lad. Maybe I was supposed to say 70F? Because 158 degrees, that seems like a lot. But maybe it's not, considering what it does. So we're doing this kind of the other way around. What we need to do is bring the water to the electrolyzer in here. Okay, yeah. I know what I wanted to do. I wanna cool the electrolyzer, not the water, the gas, not the water. That's what I was trying to say. So to do that, I'm probably gonna want another space down here, like that. We'll dig down another bit of space. So we'll put the electrolyzers somewhere down here. Put gas pumps above it. Hydrogen will go out somewhere. Probably into another little room where there's a hydrogen generator. And then the oxygen will get cooled and be sent to the rest of the base. That's our grand plan. And this is all going to be done with heavy watt wire down here because I don't feel like switching to the non-heavy wire. Where do we put our bleach stone? Over here, right? Yeah, so do we have some chlorine over here now? Looks like we have quite a bit of it. That's not a problem. Just an observation. We also got some water over here we can tap into. Which we should probably consider doing. Kind of just dig down here. Make this water into like a pool. Like that. Just get a pump in here. It'll be fine. Could even be good. Who even knows this right? We got a tiny. We have a tiny with a biggin. Biggin is probably a little old if I were to guess. Yeah, well, 15. Wow, it's still expecting. That means it can put out even more. I don't think we need that many. I just want to light up the whole area here. We can do that with just a couple of them. But we definitely have options from what I can see there. Alright, I need this other wart seed when you get a chance here, my dudes. But we do have this room. There's polluted oxygen in here? I was gonna say, did all the hydrogen leave? No, there's still some in here. But yeah, a lot of it's moved around. That's fine. It's not perfect, but it'll probably be quite effective. And it should still bring the temperature down around it. More than anything else. Plus, it's all a very, very good looking room now. Even with all the junk sitting on the floor. Why is it looking so ugly over here? Debris and the critter feeder brings down the decor. That's fine. That's fine. Not every room has to look like a freaking 5-star resort, you know? Go ahead and throw down the tile over here. Alright, we're doing good work over here as well. We'll also go ahead and mop this up, I suppose. This computer desk over here. Did I already look at this? I did not. Search computer. Find some useful information. Everything went well. McClintock was reluctant at first, but she has a little alternative given the nature of her work. She can begin at your convenience. That's literally it. Alright, well that was worth it. Thank goodness. I caught that this time. There's another area over here. At least potentially. Also, a lot of polluted water over here for some reason. Not sure why there's so many in the ice biome. Some of the temperatures over here slowly reaching a positive number, but it's still freezing right about... yeah, right around here. Which is not too bad. Alright, so instead of insulated liquid pipes, I would want insulated gas pipes. So we need improved ventilation. By need, I mean want. So let's go ahead and research that. Improved ventilation so we can make some of those pipes. There's also Atmos sensors. And the high pressure vent as well. Which we might... if we can get the materials for it, might want to set up somewhere up here. Anyway, we're probably actually losing oxygen for once. Lost a little bit of calories. Yeah, we're losing oxygen fairly quickly at this point. So we're going to want to do something about that. This is All gone now. Let's go and just deconstruct those. That'll be good. Temperature's actually climbing quite a bit up here. So we're going to need the hydro fan, which means we're also going to need temperature modulation here coming up. So we need to do both of these researches, basically. Lots of research to do. Don't get it twisted. How you doing? 69% reproduction. First of all, nice. I don't have a second of all for that one. That's just nice. What's wrong with you? Temperature? Yep. 86 degrees in here. That's not good. It's actually quite negative. Means the temperature's climbing too high in a lot of these areas. It's still at 85 over here. Somehow we've kept this area from getting too warm as of yet. I'm sure a lot of it is these tiles, but still feels like it's a really close call. This thing's almost full, or at least up to this sensor. So we still could find something to do with that water. Let's see, one thing we could do is use it to get that oil down here. Down here. We could put it in there. That's definitely a way we could use it. Turns crude oil into petroleum. So we could use it to refine oil as well. Oil into petroleum. And then we could use that to make plastic. That's definitely a way we could use that. Oh wow, it puts out steam. The polymer press does. So that is all going to be a hot area. So this is probably going to be like our industrial section down here, basically. And someday we'll go ahead and make sure we have some natural gas geysers down here as well. And all that stuff should give us polluted water too, which we can then filter and yada yada. Everything's great. Everyone's having a good time. We got 3 of them in here now. But the temperature's too high. How is this? 86.2. But the oxygen is only 85 in here. Alright, well that's a little annoying now that we finally have this situation figured out. Of course it's too hot in here. Ay, ay, ay. Why is this room so much warmer than the others? Do you little butts put out heat? I see you have thermal conductivity and all that, but I didn't think you guys actually put out heat. Doesn't say you do. So where's the heat coming from? I don't understand. I'm confused. Okay, so we do need the liquid piping still going over here. How far over here can we reach? You tell me, Dark Shadow. Only down to here. Well, that's not good enough. Unless we put the pipe up. Which I guess we could. Okay, ventilation is done. So, yeah. Let's get to work. Huzzah for the new Atmos sensor. Oh, the high pressure one requires plastic. Of course it does. That's okay. That's okay. So, what do I want to do? I want to get started on this. So, we're going to have a liquid pump down here. Boom. Its job is to carry liquid. It's going to carry it up this way. Down to here. And then we're going to bring it down here, where it will go into electrolyzers. It's going to need to be a closed room. So I want a manual airlock here. And the eventual plan is to have gas pumps. Yep. All of these will go up into filters. So I'm going to need filters. Let's see. We're just going to do a couple of filters, I think. All of these will go into 2 filters. One for one is going to take out hydrogen. No, we need 3 filters then. Yeah, like this. So check it. What's the plan? This goes into this filter. This goes into this filter. As well. And the rest of them can go into this one. Cool. And then, if I remember correctly, the orange one is the one that gets filtered out. So both of these are going to filter out the oxygen. Yeah, both of those will filter out the oxygen. So the oxygen will go into the hydrofans. Once we have those researched. Which we need to get that research done. Boom. No, we don't need hydrofans, dingus. We need HVACs. Okay. Just need to go a little bit farther. Those go into the HVAC systems. Everything else will go into this one. And hydrogen will come out of that. The hydrogen will go across here into a separate room once we decide to build. Actually, it can go over here. Into a separate room. I would love to get a tile there. So I tell you what. Deconstruct this mesh tile and we'll build a ladder going down. I should let us build it. Because then I can go over to the right here and get some stuff moving. Down below, of course, it's going to be full of electrolyzers. Cool. Ladder. Priority 7. Please. Food situation seems to be solid. Yeah, it's getting hotter over here instead of cooler. Granted, I don't know where it would get cool from, so that's kind of a moot point. It is definitely getting cooler over here, though. The air is getting a lot cooler. Which is good. You know what? Dudes. Grab me this. Let's get that done. These probably just aren't going to happen this way, so let's just get rid of them. Alright. That's still considered unreachable? Oh, come on now. How come you can go down here, but not down there? Probably because you spend more time on the surface there. What if I do 7 and get rid of these and build a ladder going up one higher? Maybe they can climb the ladder and get to there. Anyway, Dark Shadow got hypothermia and soggy and all that stuff. There you go. That's done though. So we can put the last wart seed in here. We'll be good to go there. That was probably worth it to do that, right? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. So this will be oxygen, yeah. And this one will be oxygen. They'll go out into the to the hydro fans, and then from there they will have insulated pipes take them up into the system. That'll be the plan. And then we'll probably have one coming out in the bedroom. Yeah, it's starting to become less breathable in the bedroom. And in a couple of other areas. We really don't have anywhere for the stuff to flow over here. Still have an airflow tile right here. Let some of the bad stuff flow out. Because we have quite a bit of it, apparently. Well, it does connect into this room, so I guess that makes sense. But we do have 2 deodorizers here, which should help keep a fair amount of the bad gases out, I would think. Alright, now it should cool down in here quite a bit, I'm hoping. And then, of course, there'll be a cascading effect where it cools everything. That's the prayer, right? That's the hope and the prayer. Okay. Get a ladder going to here. Let's see if all that becomes movable. Because, yeah, I hope it does. Cool. Cool, that's looking positive. Here comes Silvermane. He just put the stuff down. Critter starvation. I don't know why this hatch is starving. We have feeders. He doesn't really have a reason to starve, from what I can see. We do have another stone hatch egg in here, which is good. Oh, wait, I don't need to see the navigation for the hatches. Okay, that's looking alright. Get 3 more done, and we'll see if we can get where we want to go. How you doing, stone hatch? 27%, 31% chance of a smooth hatch egg now. That's what I'm talking about. Haha! We've done it. That's all we needed, which means we really don't need these. So we could just do the same thing over here. Beautiful. Don't build this ladder piece here. Excellent, excellent. That's so much better. Maybe dumping the water in here is what's doing it. Now that I think about it. You guys are glum because you're a little overcrowded. Let's get rid of the oldest one. That'll be you. That should help with that. But there's still a temperature issue in here. That's going to be a little more difficult to solve. But at the very least, we can deliver all this stuff here, get this delivered here. That is going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays. Oxygen not included. I got lost in thought there for a second. Calorie generation is going down a little bit. Oxygen generation is dropping a lot. So we need to get those deoxidizers pulled up and fast, in my opinion. We're going to ladder across here so we can grab this water as well. And it should give us a little bit of algae. And we got this distiller here working on a little bit more as well. So, you know, we're going to try to manage until we get our oxygen generation going full blast. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to let me know by giving a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more because it's going to keep coming. And it'll probably not stop for a little while. At least until the next series comes out. Then it might take another break. But I've learned a lot in this one already. Thanks again for watching this episode of Thet Plays, Oxygen Not Included. My name is Thet, and I will see you in the next video.